How's it going, laser bruises up? I'll be Sixkilla. Welcome back to Danganronpa 3. It is time for us to continue our trial from where we left off. Our intermission. We still don't really know who's doing it, but we have definitely eliminated some potential suspects, so that's something, I guess.
Well now.
Wow, the trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? I have my suspicions. But yeah, I imagine this is going to be another long episode. Apologies. Looks like the trials are longer in this game than ever before. Obviously I don't, because I know everything. What? Know everything?
Yeah?
No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Huh?
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries, apart from the potential death, you know. And execution, whatever. Resume class trial. I'm ready.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
That depends how you decide to execute whoever did it.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
That sounds like a hint.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Dude, what are you on? Sweat is just pouring off you. You got the meat sweats. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, let's do this.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible.
Because...
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Except when he wasn't.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
No.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
No, we weren't. Excuse my voice is cracking again. I'm gonna check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner.
If what he told us about how he became the ultimate detective is true, then I agree, he probably can't kill anyone.
Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
You don't look like you are. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... Oh, because the security sensor went off. So it would have alerted him that he was there, right?
I get it.
He would have heard him.
The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
Right.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
Okay, that's fair. It's
By
not
the
exactly what I
way,
thought, but...
I want to confirm
worked
one
out.
thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh?
Yes. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so that the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor.
Yeah, but it
What
worked.
about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
I mean, the photos prove that, don't they? Because they went off when he opened the thing.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
And we saw him take it down. I think.
Why?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
Sneaky little fucker. No, at this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. From this point on, the lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. The truth bullets will disappear if they touch the... Yes, I remember. So we're doing truth bullets, but with obstacles now. Let's do it, I'm ready. We know what proves it.
The security sensor was
The photos.
armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off,
Can I shoot these normally?
figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
The photos prove it.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, you can see it in the pictures, it's obvious. That's easy to refute.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then
What set off the camera?
we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
That's a very thick door, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Easy to explain. Well, you see...
Yes?
I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Try harder next time, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Well, now
The
what?
security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this?
You're my other main suspect. You and Shuichi.
The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver.
Yeah.
However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
You turned it off afterwards.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated.
Get used to that.
But I guess it's not impossible.
It's all gonna be needlessly complicated.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Indeed.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
No.
Hey,
Well, maybe.
You gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
It's true. They will.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
Atua says, what? What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so... He's very sad. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. No! Did you hear that? A lie? Now I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. But don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie. Before you have to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? It sounds bad. Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. When you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Ah. Releasing Y will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Yikes. Also, I've heard that a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. Okay, this is new. We've never had to lie before. I don't like it.
Let's go over the case one more time.
What do we got? Oh shit, what do we got? Monokuma file, moving bookcase, receiver, and Shuichi. It's gonna be about the receiver. What does the lie say? Receiver and Kaede. Okay. I did not mean to shoot. Sorry. I just wanted to find out what was happening.
A picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Give me some of that back.
Taking advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then
murdered the shit out of him.
Security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Bang.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be to Atua! We've solved this case!
Shoot it in the eye.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
The basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver. I didn't see which one was yellow. How many yellow things were there?
Let's go over the case one more time.
Okay.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Yes.
Shuichi also had...
Okay, here you go. We're just gonna say that Kaede had the receiver, I guess.
I'll turn this lie into the truth.
He did offer it to us, and we said no. Would have been easier if we just said yes.
I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
This is a bad
To tell
idea.
you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
Don't say anything, Shuichi. I'll kick your ass.
The entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
No.
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
I mean, yes, obviously.
That'll would screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh?
I know what you mean.
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Nice. I can do that.
Less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Radiant love.
Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
You're a creepy man.
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, I was giving you my love from outside your window in a tree when you didn't know I was there.
Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Is it?
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the
Well,
only
there you go.
person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
Puichi.
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
That nickname was great, man.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree.
Yes, it doesn't feel right. I have to admit.
I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
Well, Atua's got to get his fucking 40 winks or whatever.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Split? Did you just say split?
We're gonna be introducing a new mini-game.
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Kinda weird.
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal trial grounds?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. Won't be able to save everyone. Well, I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. Split down the middle. In times like this, debate scrums are perfect. I think that's new too. In a debate scrum, you'll be split into two teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with up and down, and press Y to argue the subject with the same keyword, okay? If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keywords will be revealed. And when all the statements match up, you enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, new stuff again. Split opinion. And they've really gone all out with these trials now. They're more elaborate than ever before. Every time they add a new mechanic, I cry on the inside that I'm going to fail. I'm ready. Let's do this. Is Shuichi the culprit?
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Intervals.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Together.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Receiver.
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
That's not true, but carry on.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
This isn't so bad, I can deal with
You hid
this.
what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
If our points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument. Did I mess it up? Aw.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Intervals.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually...
Alibi. I remember.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't
Together.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Go. Interrupt him.
I'll do it! We'll know whether or
Interrupt the
not
crap
it's a
out of
lie
him.
when we talk this through.
I'm ready. Let's button mash. Boom. I can deal with that. That new mechanic's the one I can handle.
You have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit.
Well, yes. It would seem that way, wouldn't it?
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
And then we'll all
If
die.
that happens, everyone will be executed.
Oh yeah.
I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
You have to believe in everyone then, that's the problem.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh?
Yeah, help us out here. Unless you want to
Scared
die.
to reveal the truth. I thought so.
You gonna let us all die? Come on.
Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
Yeah, come on, man, don't be sick.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
He's grabbing the camera. I assume the flash went off. He's bright as well. Look at his face, it's all lit up.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera.
Yes, it does.
But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Yeah. That much is obvious.
But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
That's why they mentioned about the flash.
This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
I knew this was going to be a thing because when we were setting up the cameras, he said, make sure not to mess with it or the flash might get turned back on by accident, which means the flash is going to get turned back on by accident, and this is going to be important later, so remember that.
At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed.
Correct.
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
You should have just broken the flashes, to be honest. That would have made a lot more sense than turning them off or whatever.
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
You can see the light on him coming from the camera. The reason why Rantaro noticed the camera was because of the flash.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have, remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera.
There's no light on you.
This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera.
Again, no light on you.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Yeah, it is.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
And on top of that, all the ground behind him is dark from shadow.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned
Did
on.
someone else come and turn it on then? To lure the person over to
Of
it.
leaving the flash on, especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
Maybe someone who knew that they were there did it to look. Oh, maybe Shuichi did that.
It's no mistake. There was an objective here.
That's what he went to do,
Camera
maybe.
was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
Is there any one reason the camera flash should be used? To lure the mastermind closer. That's anything that makes sense.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera.
Now that makes Shuichi look even more guilty.
So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
How so?
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera.
It was us. We're the only person that... We're the person that set the cameras up. But it must have been by accident.
Right, Shuichi. The culprit of this incident is...
I mean, if you're Wait. Who killed Rantaro? I don't know. If you're saying who set off the flash, made the flash go off, it was probably us. We probably knocked it by accident and turned it on. Who killed Rantaro? I don't know. Shuichi? Kaede, It's okay, I know you're not the culprit, Shuichi. It's alright, I know. You just need to calm down and say it. What then? This guy. He was my other suspect. No, that's wrong, I'm sorry. The only other option is us. Alright, we'll blame ourselves. Whatever.
No doubt about it.
We didn't kill him, though. We might have set the flash off, so it was our fault, I guess, kind of. It was an accident.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
But we were controlling her right the whole time, so we would have seen that happen, right? I'm very confused.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cool. It's cool, but I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Well, shit.
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
I'm confused.
Shh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
I'm very confused.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I think everyone's afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Okay.
Where she used the shot put ball?
In the library?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Did she set it up on top of the books for them to fall down? Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. So I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. She must have set it up on top of the books that she stacked and then turn the flash on the camera on so that he'd come close and the ball would fall down on top of his head. And then she wouldn't even have to go in there. It was an accident. Right?
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
In the library.
We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
What have we got?
That's the only
Promotional video BGM, lookout classroom, Monokuma file. Let's have a look at some of these. Monokuma file. Bluntful trauma to the back of the skull. Promotional video. Bloody shot put ball. What was the other one? Lookout classroom. Kaede and Shuichi are on lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement, although Shuichi left briefly to check on the basement. Oh my god. She threw the shot put ball through the vent. And she'd set the books up so that it would roll down and land on his head. Right? That's fucking insane.
It's impossible for me to be the culprit.
It's gotta be lookout classroom.
I have an alibi.
I'm
when
ready.
Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Yeah.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Yes.
We know that it was in the library.
That's wrong!
This is insane. I didn't expect this to go this way.
She used the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
That's why she took the grate off the frickin' vent.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
That's why she stacked the books.
Shot football? Yeah, that's not possible.
This is madness.
It's possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. Are we taking Shuichi over as the main character? But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. I remember Hangman's Gambit. Select the letter orbs in the right order to create a keyword. It's got to be vent, right? I mean, the letters are there. I could actually cheat right now. V-E-N-T. Vent. Cool. Thanks for putting the correct letters on the screen for me during the tutorial there. I'm ready. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Vent. My god, what a murder. What a genius.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct,
and then
comes
down the
out
books.
The air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up intentionally. Well, yeah. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about it then. Damn it, now. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise.
The shot that
books.
fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah,
That's why she was stacking books. She's a fucking genius,
It
man.
started rolling on its own.
I agree.
Run out of coffee.
It's
Need to wrap
just
this episode
like
up.
Leoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Oh yeah.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Well, that's right, someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. I remember which one of them had a detailed Miyu. She had that drone taking the pictures.
Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Whoa, look at it. It's so perfect. The line all the way down. There it is.
Just as I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Yep. I pushed the grate into the duct and then lifted my body and looked inside. That's how. So, how's it look? Could a person fit in there? It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction.
This is madness.
It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view.
It makes it all look even, too.
Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
When the alarm went off, presumably.
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? I guess when he left. It had to be just at the right time to kill Rantaro. Oh, when she was heading to meet up with Shuichi, right?
That's it!
When they were going to check out what happened.
The moment we ran out of the classroom.
When the alarm went off.
When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed.
That would have been the best time.
But just before she left...
Still crazy how well it all turned out. Like, how perfectly her plan worked out. Shuichi the receiver. Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
Really? You just don't want it to be right.
Weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
Yeah.
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Again, I do find that hard to believe.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clip.
Oops, my bad. No, she definitely did it. This is obvious now. Alright, what's happening?
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
Okay, why?
I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Good question.
Doubts about the noise, of course.
Noise?
The library should have been quiet, right?
No, the alarm
if that
thing.
shot was rolling through the vents.
This was going off.
It would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed, so much noise. Rantaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal!
The sound of the shot rolling. I know
refuse
this.
to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
I still have my doubts. Doubts about the noise, of course.
Library should have been quiet, right?
I missed.
If that shot was
God damn it. It's that one. Should have been quiet.
Indeed, so much noise.
quiet, right?
Thank fuck.
That's wrong.
God.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast, so the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
Ghastly?
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
What I'm most surprised about is how quickly Kaede came up with the plan. She wouldn't have known anything about... She wouldn't have been able to come up with the plan until she realized that she could switch the flash on the camera back on. That's the first time she could start coming up with the plan. And she set that plan up that moment when she was in the room that time. So she came up with that plan like that and put it into action. There really are more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit. Geez, there are too many books. It might be hard to set up my camera here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. I continue moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Yes, I actually had to click on that. Kaede, is something wrong? I need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him. That's why it says the things I was holding, not the cameras.
You were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
Her backpack. She put everything in her backpack. Where would Kaede keep it? It could only be one place.
That's it! Kaede's
This is all
backpack.
over, isn't it?
She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
I guess we're gonna have to be more observant from now on.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Clearly she would.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
Okay. I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent's on the ropes, but they're in armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. That's how armament works. Well, of course. Duh. The objective is to destroy all your foe's armaments and then strike the finishing blow. That's a pretty cool armament, yeah? How do you do that? You match the rhythm to shoot... Oh, it's that. Yeah, I remember. The markers on top of the opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge marks one revolution, press the correct button to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up to match the timing. Can't get the rhythm? Try pressing RB to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you'll be invincible and you can press any button. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will be displayed with 4 words assigned to A, Y, X, and B. Groovy. Press the buttons in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Alright, I remember. This is how it used to be, except different, but the same.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! Ah! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then...
Final blow.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. But still, murder. You know, still murder in cold blood. But that was obvious.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma. And you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. That's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone.
I think they're already convinced.
And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I'll now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. I'm just going to grab a drink. I assume it's going to be the one where we fill out the comic book things, right? Like it used to be? A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things have stayed the same. In the closing argument, you'll wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. Yep. But this reincarnation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. I've selected the panels. Yeah, okay, I remember. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's do it. Rantaro notices a flash. Wait, how do we get to our stock? Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Fighting. Oh. Tinker. Wait, how do we do this? This is complicated. Complicated button presses. Who was asked to modify the cameras? Me. Wait, where's Miyu? We don't have Miyu. Next. What do we got here? What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? The shot put ball. Several shot... Yeah, let's do that one. Several shot put balls. Next. What did the culprit do with the library's vent? Knocked it down. Oh. Oh, me. There we go. Prop the vent grate up. Now we can do Miu. Good. Next. Oh, we got 2 here. What books did the culprit set up last? Presumably that was the ones at the very end, right? Security sensor receiver goes off. Bookcase returns to its original position. Open the encyclopedia. That one. What do we got here? What did the culprit do with the modified camera? Turn on the flash. It seems easier than the last 2. Not the trial as a whole, this bit. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? That fucking noise. Promotional video. No? 1 hour before. Is it not that one? Moving on. We'll come back to that one. Where was the shot put ball rolled? Classroom vent. Whose picture was taken when the camera that flashed? Rantaro. Oh, this is the flash. Next one. Why wasn't the sound of the shot rolling audible? That's because of the promotional video. After the receiver went off, what did Shuichi see in the library? That one. Okay, so the one we missed that we got wrong. 1 hour before the time limit. Was that one, I guess. I didn't know it was exactly 1 hour before, but whatever.
This is the truth of the case!
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit.
Neither. That did surprise me. That was more surprising than if the culprit, if your character had become the mastermind. That would be more understandable.
There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Miu if she could modify some cameras for our trap.
It really was a trap, huh?
We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot put ball.
I said this is going to be another long episode.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
I mean, they had to be planning it from that moment.
The vent grate and laid it inside the air duct.
I mean, yeah, she grabbed the shot put. How could she know about the flash though? She couldn't have. She gets to grab the shot put ball, hoping there'd be an opportunity to use it, but not knowing there would be. I don't know.
Then they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them.
Didn't just pretend. She did organize them. They look good.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on.
That's why she duct taped it so much.
After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library.
She assumed it was the mastermind too.
I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion.
Literally, yeah.
Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise.
See, that's another thing. She wouldn't have known that that terrible fucking video was going to play either. What was her plan? She's just hoping for the best.
The promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling.
And all the planets just aligned for it to work out perfectly.
The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth.
But it's still murder, and she's still gonna get executed for it.
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
She's one of the first Danganronpa people that are being accused that didn't have a psycho meltdown when they were backed into a corner.
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of us!
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
That's true.
If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
I love when she says that.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh, I get to vote now. Shit, that's unusual. You don't usually get to vote. Okay, I'll vote. For myself, I guess.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The right one, always. You know that. We just saw the result. You fool. Free mono coins. Shit, yeah. I mean, I'll be dead, so I won't be able to use them, but still, pretty cool. Give me some coins. I'll take an A. 200 coins? Shit, yeah. I might have to take a break between episodes to spend those. Could take a while.
Absolutely right.
Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
Good.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean good? Does this say you wanted to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
Get it?
It's not fine, this is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how'd they come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonto no can accept this, not unless you explain. Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you. Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why would you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb and run the clock out and killed us all. I was worried about that happening. So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I made up my mind just before we set the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I could let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. I mean, you did technically save everyone. Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede? Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
Don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game and you allowed murder to fill your heart. Put it like that. But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now. Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame him.
I know that.
You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Whoops, that obvious, huh?
That's right.
But Kokichi is right, I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me. Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I'd done. But I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see, if you'd confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. That's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But at the same time I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind? I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial. Kaede did mention that. That's why I wanted to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did that, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault, I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless. Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear. Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way. This has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden. That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all. So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time. All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I had never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault. No, it's not. Kaede? I killed him, not you.
Right?
Didn't I?
But...
Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks. Isn't it obvious? It's because you didn't want Shuichi to know. Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass. I know, right? I'm such an idiot. We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy. Yes, we're still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I don't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that, and that you killed him just to stay and help us?
Hi,
How did things...
hello!
Alright, that's it. What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Father, are you getting bored?
Right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tear-jerker schlock. And that's true. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I didn't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them. But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting. Make things interesting.
Kills!
And now the moment you've been waiting for. Punishment time. Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution? No friggin' way. There's no way we'll let you do that.
Hey!
Exorcils assemble. Oh, this is how they're gonna execute people now? Come on. You see so much more interesting.
punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cool, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
I think you wanted everyone to die together,
Like
remember?
hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Please just stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede. Why are you giving up now? Didn't you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end. I'm not giving up because I have you. What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game, survive, and get the hell out of this place. And then, be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends. Affirmative,
I
Kaede.
should take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Gone to work hard and keep friends safe till very end. Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring. Let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Damn it!
Wait a sec. Kaede, please don't. Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
I believe in you!
So please believe in yourself, especially you, Shuichi. Hit it. Are they gonna use the exosols? Okay, this is gonna be weird. Like usual. Is some giant gonna play the piano on top of her? Okay, that's kinda fucked. Yeah, that's pretty dark, man. Nice. Good on you, Monodam. Monodam got his revenge. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. It felt as if reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world. What the? Why is Monokid... Monodam, what have you done? Gross, she puked again. But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stop to use a little more tension, stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? No, my sweet darling Monokid, claimed as collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious covers. On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cups. I'm glad you kids came in bulk. It's okay? I'm shocked their existence means that little, huh? What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cups. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
But how?
What in the world is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill. Artua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. That's a lie, obviously.
Yahoo!
All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it. Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
Dare you?
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all? I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin. I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this, got that? I won't ever forgive you. Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective,
What are you
Monokuma?
trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, what have we done? Have we done something to make you hate us? Hate you? Who can say? That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it. Though the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch? What indeed? He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder. What the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it. I wonder. If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut. You're focusing on Kaede instead of your deadweight victim. It's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead. And that's that. That's the indifference of death for you. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he? Huh? He's still pestering me with these annoying questions. Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede. Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking forward to
I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. Damn it, you may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time, you'll see. Why are you all psyched up?
Nice.
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while. I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up, we're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Momoda, are not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face for sure. Not really. That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Well.
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun. It's turned into a longer episode than I expected. Hey Monodam, explain yourself. I get the Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because
I did it for us. Hey wait, Monodam. Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
You probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. I guess. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy. Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede. What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. But Tinko, you're crying too. Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Time.
Times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul, so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that? What are we going to do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
Enough!
Shut up, shut up. You all just need to shut up. Kaito's voice boomed in the air and the room went silent. Every single one of you and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're pissing me the hell off. But the one who's pissing me off most is you, Shuichi. What?
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said?
She said she believed in you, that she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching's pretty low even for a low-life degenerate male like you. You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido over your face.
Are you
Fine.
okay?
Shuichi, you okay?
Okay. For
I'm
now.
fine. Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonto not sure it waste of time, but Gonto agree. Fighting not good. Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put, I wholeheartedly agree.
Sorry.
You should all go ahead without me. Why, is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while. Just for a bit. But we can't leave you here by your... Tsumugi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay? Just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll be happy and cheerful in no time. Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts. Gonto will go back too. Let Gonto know if you need his help, okay? It must be time to wrap this up, surely. One by one everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except...
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why do you try going to her ultimate lab? What do you mean? Monokuma set the room up, so there'll probably be not a lot there to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked? Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's going to be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone. If anyone's going to help you, it'll be her and your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and I was heading toward the Ultimate Pianist's research lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. Would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me, the song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is. This is it. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
Save? Can we save now? We're an hour and a half in. I'm glad I stopped halfway through last time. At the intermission. Otherwise this would be a 2.5 hour episode already. That would be insane. That would be like a stream. Can we save now? Yes, we will be able to save now. Man, that was the saddest execution we've had since... well, since Chiaki, I suppose. That was also sad. Alright, wrap this one up here, and then I guess we're kicking off as Shuichi from now on. Till then, if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.